Hello! Hello, wonderful people. It's me, Paul.
And it's me, Jason.
Collectively,
Those vegan guys.
we thought it was about time that we actually got down to trying the VFC. Just make that a bit more central, like that. Yeah.
Yes, if you are in the UK, then good evening. If you're not, then good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world. It's quite a mixed bunch that usually join us on our lives. But yeah, as Paul said, tonight is VFC night.
Yeah, I'll grab them anyway.
Get in the boxes.
Yeah, just for those who don't kind of see the thumbnail.
Yeah, because some people do watch on the television and they may not have seen the thumbnail, but I suspect most people have.
Yeah, well, people are dropping in from now.
Yes.
They'll just see us live. So we've got the original recipe vegan fried popcorn chicken at £3 a box for how many grams is it?
250 grams.
And we've got the original recipe vegan fried chicken fillets, which are the burgers. Again, they're £3. And they're 280 grams, did you say, Jason?
I think they're 220. I think it's 220 and 250.
So it's all been done in the air fryer. Quite possibly the last thing to be cooked in our original Kasori air fryer, because the wonderful Karen from Florida bought us one on that from our wish list that I was going to like save up for and get.
Incredible.
Thank you, Karen.
Yes, thank you so much.
So it means I can clean that one up now and pass it on. And there are 2 people that have got dibs on it in our group in Facebook, and I've just asked them to, rather than give me any money for it, to make a donation to FARS Farm Animal Rescue Sanctuary.
Yes.
That I did the lovely chat with Lenka.
And of course, we'll give it a good scrubbing. You know, a good scrub down.
Oh, it'll need a good scrub. It's been right cooked along. It's cooked all sorts.
Just looked up, by the way, just as a point of reference, because some of you may know that I have this thing about kind of price to weight ratio when we're buying vegan products. I just looked up before the Linda McCartney vegan chicken bucket, which is usually about £5, and it's 390 grams. So just so you've got a comparison in terms of price and weight.
Yes, I mean, it's going to have a lot to do with the actual flavour of it. So as I say, we've done the burgers on a burger bun with English mustard, spinach, plum tomato, mayo, the burger and ketchup. Classic, simple. No cheese, no onions, because that's how I want to taste it. And the little popcorn chickens are here. I think I'm going to try one of them, Jason. Just
straight at it now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why not? Let's do it. Nice texture. Nice bit of flavour to the coating. Nice crisp.
Love the crisp.
Not bad.
Nice texture as well. Yeah, some people have said they were mushy. I don't think that's mushy.
But maybe different people could come in different ways. If somebody's doing them in the oven versus the air fryer, if someone hasn't got an air fryer. Air fryers do generally tend to crisp things better.
Packed with flavour.
It's lovely, isn't it?
A lot of flavour.
Yeah.
Really good, actually.
We're diving straight in. We're pretty hungry. We're ravenous, to be honest. Because when we do our Saturday mukbangs, we're always eating a little bit later than we normally eat.
Could I have a glass of correct?
Yeah, I'm going to sort wine out. I just want to say again, thank you all of you for being here. We've got 117 in the house. If you're enjoying the live stream, or if you're just friends of the channel and you're subscribers and you've forgotten, please do consider giving the live stream a thumbs up.
And look at all our lovely channel members with the badges.
I know.
Saying how long they've been members.
Jane's been
our channel. Oh, do you know what, guys? Thank you so much, because it just means that you believe in us and you like what we do.
Yeah.
And you're supporting us to do it. Thank you for that.
Jane's been a member for
thank you.
12 months. Let me just shout out a few of our members as well. Most of the Love of Music has been a member for 19 months now. Quite impressed with the VFC. Peter Cunningham has been a member for 4 months. We have heard of the vegan exclusive Burger King in London.
Yeah.
Fingers crossed that all that goes well and it's well received. Awesome stuff. So wine, we're breaking with tradition tonight. We're not on the Penguin Sands from Sainsbury's. We're on a nice French claret from Tesco's, clearly marked vegan, written by a mouse.
£5.
£5, yes. And it's right there.
£5.
There you go.
Alex, you've been a member for 6 months, my darling. Thank you. Does it give you the option to share this, or does it just do it automatically? I mean, you should all brag how long you've been members, but do you do it, or is it just YouTube saying, hey, you, look at your members? I'd be interested to know. I ate his liver with a nice claret and some fava beans.
It's all right, isn't it? Did I spill a drop on your finger?
Only a tiny drop. I don't mind. It's only claret. Claret.
Oh, so there we go. Cheers, mister.
Cheers, love.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers to you lot, you lovely folks.
Before I forget,
Yes.
because I forgot last time, Mum and Dad, if you're watching, which I know you probably are, send in love and hugs, and hopefully tomorrow we'll either see you at the allotment or we'll pop up and see you for a quick visit.
Yeah, because you can't be coming to allotment every week, you know, my loves, as much as I love you, because we've got to actually work and do some stuff. And when you're there, we just want to sit down and have a brew.
Yeah.
So it doesn't do us any good.
Yeah.
Just so you know, for future reference.
So
we don't invite you down. We're busy.
It's nothing personal.
No.
Yeah, it's just that we've got we've definitely got a bit of graft to put in, haven't we, over the next
quite
few weeks.
a lot of things to do for particularly early season. Speaking of which, just grab them and show them.
Oh.
Because it's only a tray. You'll see these in the allotment vlog on Monday, but for those of you that watched our planting our seeds last week, just so as you know, we've got all our little baby tomatoes coming. We just turn it sideways. Oh, there we go. Sunflowers are coming through. Marvellous.
Fabulous. Yeah.
Love that.
I think these, these 2 sunflowers that we've got that have come through here, I was thinking earlier on, because they're going to need repotting very soon, those 2 plant pots that we got from Pretty Plant Pots.
Yeah.
To keep them here for a bit longer before they go down to the allotment.
Yeah.
It's still a bit cold, isn't it?
Yeah.
Right.
So we've got Frank's hot sauce, which is just your typical nice, mild, not, blow your face off hot sauce. And then we've got a Scotch bonnet one, which is kind of hot.
Yeah. Definitely. I'm going to have another bit of this. And I'm going to go with Frank's to begin with.
Oh, yes. So let's try it with hot sauce.
Oh, Mary. Mary's just become a channel member. Is that what that means?
Yeah.
Yeah. Mary, thank you so much.
Mary Karen, who bought us our air fryer. Just been talking about that, Mary Karen, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
I think this is the last meal cooked in the old one.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to get Jason to clean the old one.
Well, you've already...
I've done a big...
I've done a good job of it, haven't you? But it needs...
needs a little padding.
Needs a bit more,
really. Yeah.
Yeah, it's almost like the new air fryer. I mean, it's not... We've not unboxed it yet. That's going to happen at some point soon. It's very posh, isn't it? It's very posh. It's almost too posh for us.
How do you become a member? Under the video, there'll be a little button that says join. Click that button. Choose your level of membership. Starts at £1. Just to help us out. And you can become a TVG peep, party peep, or producer. And we have, of course, got Patreon as well.
That's the Scotch bonnet sauce.
Read it out, Jeff. For those
Tropical Sun Jamaican Scotch bonnet pepper sauce. It's one that we tried a while back on one of our hot sauce taste tests. Oh, what have you done?
Well, I'm eating this. My floor.
The second ingredient is Scotch bonnet peppers, 30%. It's belting if you love your Scotch bonnets, which we're a big fan of. Just thought I'd show you.
Love the flavour and the heat level of Scotch bonnets.
One of our favourites. It might even be out. Is it probably our favourite, isn't it?
What's the one we don't like? Ghost or Carolina Reaper?
Carolina Reaper's not nice. It's not got a nice taste to it.
It's got a great. No, is that the one?
That's the main
It's
one.
got a horrible taste to it.
Yeah.
Lovely heat.
But there's an even hotter one now. Pepper X is even hotter than the Carolina Reaper, and that's we've not tried that one yet. Nice.
Patreon, Steph. Patreon takes the least from your members' support. Well, I mean, we're only on YouTube and Patreon, so of the two, Patreon's better financially. But memberships here, you get to use our little emojis and stuff. So, you know.
Yvonne said before when you drop that 5-second rule. Yeah, I think
Absolutely.
the 5-second rule, I think, is globally sort of, universal, isn't it? Yes. So we're going to stuff our faces. If you've joined us for a live before, you'll know the format, but I'll just go over it. We're going to eat. We're going to chat about the channel, about whatever takes our fancy. And when I say us, our fancy, I mean me and Paul, and obviously everybody in the community. We're going to answer questions as we go along. But then, of course, once we've finished stuffing our faces, we will declutter and have a bit of time at the end where we're just relaxing and chilling after we've eaten, catch up on any questions that we might have missed.
Maybe talk about some movies we've seen or,
all that stuff.
Right, I'm going to get that in my burger bun ready. So I did just a quick coleslaw. I julienned a carrot, finely chopped some white cabbage, finely chopped a white onion, put it in a bowl with a little bit of white rice vinegar for about 30 minutes in the fridge, then added mayo. Coleslaw.
And just before I dive into my burger, I'm also just going to take a second to just give a shout out to our fabulous mods that are here. Alex, Leanne and Ashley, thank you so much, as always. And Leanne says, hence why I'm a patron and a peep.
Bless you.
Yes, I'm going to scroll down anyway. Oh, and of course, Adam has been a member for 10 months.
Oh, it's an option on the super chat button. I didn't know that.
Excellent. And the wonderful Will and Chris have been members for 11 months.
Guys.
Awesome.
Cheers, my loves. In fact, I'll cheers you with wine.
So, whilst we are stuffing our faces, I know obviously not everybody's eating. Quite a lot of people have already eaten. I think Ashley's already eaten. So glad that you're home and have been able to eat and you can chill a little bit now. But what is everyone eating? If you are eating, or what did you eat earlier on? I'm always interested to see, what people have been eating. Are we going to dive in and give this a go?
Yeah.
Yeah?
I think we should.
I might just have a little nibble off the side, before I...
No, I want to try it as a, in burger format. I'm looking for the best place. What's this? What's this here? Big spinach tail.
That's not bad at all, that. I'm going to try it in its full burger incarnation.
Right, I'm going for this bit here.
Happy days. It's substantial, isn't it? It's substantial, I'll give it that. Well, I quite like it.
I like it.
I don't
love it.
It's not blowing me socks off.
No.
I quite like it.
For taste, texture and price, Aldi chicken burgers win. With a very close second place of Fry's chicken style burgers.
Oh, yeah.
But we've yet to try the Plant Pioneers chicken style burgers, and they're
Well, a little. There you go. I had some before. I had to just. Yeah. That's what we're saying. There's so much out there that's available now.
That's the thing. But the Aldi ones are like £2. So
quid cheaper. Yeah. Yeah. But
nice.
It's not bad for £3, and they are reasonably substantial.
But I do really like these.
You get more of these than I thought you did. These chicken popcorn things. I thought by weight, we weren't going to get that many, but I'm actually quite impressed with that. Yeah. So generally speaking, not bad at all. But here in the UK, there's probably other stuff that you can get that's as good but cheaper.
Oh, Jane, thank you, darling.
Oh, thank you, Jane.
Jane, we shall say that you've bought us this claret right here because it was a £5.
Yes. There you go. Retrospective.
Cheers, darling.
Cheers. Thank you. I'm going to scroll back up a little bit so I can see what people have been eating. Or are eating, in fact. Where is it? Let's see.
Oh, that Scotch bonnet. Whoa.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah, very. Like, really very. The light sweat immediately on the nose and the forehead. And always at the back of my head for some reason with me.
Hannah was on Chipotle black bean tacos. They were amazing. Nice.
Yeah, I love these. These are well worth £3. These are really worth £3. I tell you what, if you've got kids who aren't normally into vegan stuff, I reckon they'd love these.
Yeah.
I really do. I really do. They're just good. They're firm and crunchy and they're full of flavour. And, you know, with your favourite hot sauce or, you know, for kids, maybe ketchup, mayo. I wonder if any young people are into hot sauce. Or if that's the thing that happens as you get older.
Hot Ones have brought out hot sauces for kids now, haven't they?
Yeah, but it's not necessarily really hot, is it?
No, I wouldn't have thought so. It's like an introduction, isn't it, too? Ashley is eating bread and chocolate spread. I know. Terrible, Muriel. Nice. Peter says, it's lunchtime here in Canada and I'm having some avocado toast on sourdough bread. Lovely. Simone already finished dinner, had a German classic again, bratwurst, fried sausage from Brüssel, red cabbage and apple mashed potato and gravy. Oh, that sounds great.
Read that out right. Red cabbage with apple.
Red cabbage with apple. How did I read it?
You said red cabbage, apple, mashed potato and gravy.
Oh, did I miss out the with? I'm so sorry. Yes, that makes a lot more sense.
As if the apple was in the mash and gravy.
Red cabbage with apple, comma, mashed potato and gravy.
Really on Sloan, what did you think of purettes? We bloody love it in there. Love it.
Kirsty, homemade gnocchi and creamy mushroom sauce, attempting to be fancy.
Oh,
nice.
Kirsty, I've tried making gnocchi. I couldn't get it right at all. So I'll just get that 65p one from Aldi.
The easiest thing, because there's a bit of liquid in the bottom of there, which I don't want interfering with my burger bun.
Yeah, Kristen will aren't mad keen on it. On the
VFC. I think, like you said, I think there is better out there.
Well, I'm not mad keen on this burger. I have to be honest and say that I'm not. So it's edible. It's
edible.
It's not just edible. It's good. It tastes good. But I prefer them flavour-wise and texture-wise.
Yeah.
But it is quite. It's girthy. She's girthy.
She's thick. Where did that go? Oh, it's there. Salvaged. Slaw's lovely. Really nice.
You can't beat a fresh homemade slaw. You can't. They're always good.
Yeah, Kristen will. I know you said before, it said love their branding and socials, but didn't think the food had quite the same punch. Yes. Yeah. Well, I'm going to eat a bit more of this.
Which bits did you try, Leanne? Was it? Did you not like the texture of these? I quite like the texture of these. I'm not mad keen on the burger. In its bigger form, I'm a bit like, bull. You know. Would I buy it again? Not if Fry's chicken style burgers or Aldi's chicken style burgers were there.
Yeah.
I would default to them.
Mm-hmm.
Would I buy the popcorn chicken again? I think so. But I'd like to try the Fry's version of that as well, because they're doing that in Iceland at the moment, as you may have seen in our vlog on Thursday.
Yeah. Leanne says it was wings, I think.
Oh, I've not seen them. We got the two things that there were. There were only these two things, weren't there, in Tesco today? Yeah. Oh no, there was some, but they weren't wings. They were like a chicken nugget kind of thing. I can't remember what they were called though.
Oh. Just 1 second, Rose. Just 1 second. Rose, thank you so much for the super chat. Hi guys, we've ordered 2 of your hoodies and excited for them to arrive. My husband and I love your channel so much. Much love, kiss, kiss.
Oh, Rose,
thank you so much, Rose. Kiss, kiss.
Much love to you and your hubby. Thank you for the super chat, and thank you so much for purchasing our merch as well, because that also really helps.
Yeah.
And we designed all them.
Yeah.
All of that.
Yeah. Absolutely. Which
and I love that. Well, no, we designed them. We didn't necessarily create them. The vegan 4, you know, with the planet and all the animals on it. That was my idea, but executed beautifully by our actual artist friend, Pee Wee Baggins, who's lovely. Charlotte, she's a cracker.
Most of the love of music. Always worth a punt when there's good girth involved. Yes, I could not agree more. Yes, very nice. Very nice. Annika, hope you are feeling better soon. Take care.
Oh, tonsillitis, that's shit, Annika.
And Alan's got the schmarona. Hope you both.
Bloody hell.
I hope you both just get through it as quickly as you possibly can.
Do you know, I used to get tonsillitis every year brutally till I had them out when I were 21. I think I was 21. I had them out quite late. They said people my age at the time didn't normally have them out, but I had them out and I've never had tonsillitis since. And I used to get it brutal to the point that if I opened my throat and you looked in, it was disgusting. It was so bad. Anyway, I feel better soon. Sorry.
Oh yeah, I'm enjoying this. Quite warm actually. I'm assuming it's the hot sauce because the radiator's not on.
Yeah, it will be, won't it? Hot sauce.
Good for you, Adam. 10 days into Lent, no bread, no chocolate, no crisps or snacks. So tough. But come Easter, I should have dropped the stone I'm working towards. Fair play to you. I don't know whether I could necessarily cope with that level of restriction, but
I'm hoping once I've had my surgery on Thursday and got rid of little Cedric the shit out here, that I can get more focused, because I'm going to do a vlog on this soon, but I have to be honest and say I've got a very fatalistic attitude at the moment. I'm trying to get rid of it. It's like, well, if I've got cancer and it's going to be really severe, what's the point of dieting? Well, if there's going to be a third world war, what's the point in dieting? Do you know, it's very deep set, and it's stuff I'm working through at the moment. But the world's not a nice place at the moment, and it doesn't feel like a safe place. Plus, when you've got things, you know, health issues
going on
that could actually be something really serious. So, you know. I'm trying to work through that though. I'm still doing my 10-10-10. We did it tonight.
Yeah.
I'm eating too much. That's my problem. I haven't compromised on the food yet. And that's where that comes in. Oh, what's the point?
Yeah, because even though that thought process is daft, and we all know it's daft, it's still quite hard to shake it sometimes, isn't it? It is. It's hard to shake it. It is. And I feel the same myself sometimes as well. We both go through it, don't we? We all do. We all do. We're 2 off 100 thumbs up. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you. I'll keep my eye on it.
And if you're watching and you haven't given us a thumbs up yet, we would really appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you. Hey, you guys!
Jason's always deeply appreciative when it goes over 100. I mean, we're both that, but Jason gets very excited.
Always good to see you, Imran, by the way. And the reason I get so excited is because somewhere in the digital cosmos, there's YouTube robots, and they're looking down and they're seeing those thumbs going over 100, and they're looking on at what's going on here, and they're paying attention. Maybe. Possibly. I'm glad we had a bit of hot sauce with this. Just to, jazz it up.
Jimmy it up a bit.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Imran, yes, mad to think we're living in the shadow of potential nuclear escalation. Strange days.
Very strange days.
Strange days indeed. Yes. John, it's bloody lovely, actually. It's really nice. I do agree with Paul, though, on the burger, and I think a couple of people have said it with the VFC stuff. The bigger it gets, the worse it tastes.
Well, from this example.
I think Peter mentioned it, and a couple of other people have mentioned it, that the really tiny little sort of picky bits.
The picky bits are good.
Are nice, but yeah. Ooh, just gonna have a little breather for a second.
D-Rabbit. Hi, sweetie, by the way. D-Rabbit and me share a lot of our same thought patterns, the same doubts and fears and stuff, and they write lovely long comments sometimes sharing, and I love that. I love to be able to read and know that I'm not the only one. You know what I mean? But it's hard, isn't it? It's hard. It's because you're saying like over daft, those thoughts,
Yeah, I mean, daft is a throwaway word. I mean, it might not even be the right word.
And that's the thing. It's like if they were irrational fears, they'd have been dealt with by now. But they're not irrational fears. This could be cancer.
Yeah.
And it might already be in other parts of my body. And I won't know until they cut it off and test it. And then if it is cancer, they'll do me a scan to see where else it is. And I don't know. You don't know.
Yeah.
And there is the genuine, real possibility that the madman who started this war from Russia, because he is one of the most narcissistic people on planet Earth. He would destroy half the planet before he loses face. And that's another. Of course it is. Like a, Of
course it is. But what can you do about either of those things?
Well, that's the thing. And there's the rub. This is what I'm dealing with at the moment. It's like, and do you want to feel better about yourself? And I know I do. So anyway, this is for another vlog. This is a separate vlog. It'll be coming.
It's all arms tonight.
It's over there in future.
Chris and Will, a thumbs up is a plea to the YouTube god bots. Yeah, something like that. Chris and Will, definitely. Yeah, it does help, genuinely. The other thing that helps as well, and I know that that I'm not going to assume most, if not all of you, are brilliant at this. Watch time is really important. So, you know, a lot of yous will sit down with a nice cuppa and watch our vlogs from start to end, whether they're 10 minutes or half an hour or whatever. And we really appreciate that. But that's something else that YouTube really pays attention to, is how long people are actually watching your video for.
Yeah.
You know, do they just watch the first minute and then they're like, sod that?
You can trick it. If you get bored, fast forward to the end and watch the last minute.
Don't do that. You're telling them that for? Don't do that, please.
If you get bored, don't just click away from it after 2 minutes. Click to the end and then it thinks you've watched it super fast.
Yeah.
It don't know. I want to need more wine soon, Brommers.
Oh, yeah. Lots of nice words from people. Simone, it's hard to break the cycle, but you already acknowledge it to be a thing. So most important part on dealing with it done. I love that you are real with us. And Kerry says, good luck, Paul. I hope everything goes okay with your little bump on my face, on your face. We're thinking of you and stay strong.
Oh, I shall stay strong. But I have to be honest and say that there's almost everyone in my family has had cancer.
Some type,
or has cancer. So that's the kind of concern. And there've been 2 incidents of skin cancer. My mum had a mark in it, almost exactly the same place, slightly higher up onto her face. They cut it off and it was cancer. My sister had to go in for surgery and have a big skin cancer taken off her nose. And I think they used some skin off a little bum to build some nose back. And my other sister had the lower lobe. Did you know lungs were 2 lobes, upper and lower? My sister had her lower lobe of her left lung removed about 9 years ago. And my dad died of lung cancer. So, you know.
Yeah.
I have to stay aware of all that and be realistic about it, because I'm hoping for the best, but I'm preparing for the worst, which is, I think, probably the most sensible thing you can do, really. Oh, you've proper scrumbled up there.
No, it just jumped like it always does.
Hey, Imran, have you looked into the validity of Vladimir Putin actually being Russian? I fell down a bit of a rabbit hole the other day, but it's all verified stuff. It's all like people who were trying to prove that he was Georgian, not Russian. The plane that the documents were being carried on crashed. Vladimir's mother has apparently spoken out. She's Georgian and said, "Yeah, that's my son." And there's all this stuff.
This is all new information to me.
Russia knew that, but he's like, and he changed the law to make sure that he could stay in power. He's a very clever, deeply manipulative, terrifying man. He is.
Yeah. Scary times, like we said. You just got to get on with life, haven't you? Because there's nothing you can do about it. Really. Denise, thank you so much.
Thank you, my darling. Oh, I will let you know. I'm going to ask him if I can film it. I'm going to film on my way there, and when I come out, I'd like to film a bit of it.
They won't let you film it.
Yeah.
No. Maybe if he was private, but they're not going to let you film something on NHS like that.
Because it's not like...
I'd be very surprised if they do.
It's only I only get a local anaesthetic, and it's an outpatient surgery.
Oh. Yeah, it'll be pretty quick, won't it?
I would hope so. Not too quick. You better be careful. I'm going to tell him that. I'm going to walk in with a picture of Gemini on my phone and say, "That's me. That's my career. That's my life. Be careful. You better be careful." I've checked him out already. He does a lot of private work.
Nice. Just reading a few comments before I finish off this lovely food.
Oh. Yeah, I walk by these burgers again, but this has been an okay burger.
That's what it's all about, isn't it?
Like something you'd pick up in a cafe and you'd be like, "Oh, it was all right, that." You know what I mean? But then, yeah, I'd buy them again any day of the week.
Yeah. That's a lovely thing to write, Jay, and thank you for sharing that. This channel and group keep me positive. It's encouraging to know there's good people out there of the same mind. I'm planning to return to hill walking and LGBTI plus elders socials.
Oh, nice.
Lovely. Really lovely.
You know our art sub, we did a little video. We did an LGBT social event there, didn't we? Like,
yeah,
we tried it out for about 6-8 weeks, and it was okay. And it, it pulled in some people.
I think it was longer than that because we did like sort of like little documentary film nights and.
Shh, you're not supposed to do that.
No, the documentaries are free.
Oh yeah, we only showed free documentaries.
Free documentaries for the most part. But yeah, I mean, anything like that is a great thing.
It really is. It really is. Funnily enough, I was talking to our local newspaper. It's called the Oldham Times. And I put a post on there. One of their articles the other day, I commented on Facebook, this was. Didn't realise I was commenting as those vegan guys, but I did. And then he messaged me and said, "Can we have a talk about this? Because me and Jason used to be on the board for Oldham Pride 2010, 2011, 2012. And then it really started going downhill. It became like a box ticking exercise for the council. And they just weren't putting the effort in anymore. And they kept reducing the budget for it. And it used to be a brilliant thing, Oldham Pride. Funnily enough, while we were involved, and before that. And then it all became focused on this one pub in Oldham, and I've got a real thing about that. Pride is not a party, it's a protest. The party is important, but the protest is crucial. And when I say protest, I don't mean walking the street shouting, we're queer, get used to it. It's just about being visible, Anyway, because I commented on the Oldham Times, the reporter messaged those vegan guys. He was like, "Could I possibly call you at some point to have a chat about what you've written?" I'm like, "Yeah, of course you can." I had a right nice chat with him about it all, and said it needs the support from the council. We've got a arts and events department in Oldham, but I'll be really honest with you, they're crap. They've always been crap. They're a bunch of slackers and they don't do nearly enough.
Wow. Say it as it is.
It's true. I can't be doing with it.
Excuse me.
Don't have a job and shirk your responsibilities, because there are some of us out there who go above and beyond when we're working and put our all into what we do. So when I see people not doing that.
Yeah, I know what you mean. Yes, Peter, very disappointed that in the US and Florida they passed a bill called "Don't Say Gay."
Oh God.
Yeah, there's a lot of places in the States that are taking massive strides in the backwards direction, and not just the States, to be fair, because there's parts of the UK that are doing exactly the same thing. But obviously in the States it's magnified because it's such a huge place with so many people. We've gone a bit backwards the last couple of years, haven't we, as a species? I think the only thing that's actually trending on the upwards, or one of the great things that is that more people are becoming vegan. And that's a really positive thing. There's more options for vegans, and there's more vegans on the planet than there ever has been before.
Shall I say something really, really deep? I think this is the natural evolution of humans. I don't think we're the first ones. I think we've been here probably for billions of years, and we start with sticks and stones, and we go through a very similar process with different technologies and different, it's all different. I think ancient Egypt was actually really as advanced as we are today, but we don't know the technology they use. That's why there's all the weird pictures where they've all got their, what look like tuning forks and little handbags, and why we still don't know what the pyramid was used for. And we advance so much that we all turn mental and wipe each other out, and then it starts again. We don't ever evolve to that kind of peaceful place where the world needs to be.
There's a nice little rabbit hole for you, for any of you that are curious.
I truly believe that.
Oh, we've been together so long. We've had conversations about stuff like this on numerous occasions, haven't we? It's all very interesting. Yes.
Oh, Mary Karen, I can't stand DeSantis. Did you see that awful thing he did with the students and the masks? Take them off. I'm sick of this COVID theatre. I just thought, you are such a slime ball. Cannot stand the man. But there are so many. Funnily enough, all Republicans that I can't stand.
You know what I'd have done if I was one of those students? You know when he started doing his speech? You know that little point behind your knee where you can hit it and it makes you collapse? I'd have done that to him, mate. I'd wait while he started his speech, and about 30 seconds in, boom, chop the guy down.
That's just it, yeah. We need to advance spiritually, and it needs not to be frowned on or mocked like it usually is. Oh, bloody tree hugging hippies.
Yeah.
And I'm not walking around with a gun trying to scare people. You know what I mean?
Oh, woke. The woke movement, yeah. We're wide awake, thank you very much. Eyes wide open. Woke.
And all we see is shit.
No, I've enjoyed this. This has been good.
We always enjoy mukbangs no matter what we eat.
Is it the best burger I've ever had? No. But all in, thoroughly enjoyable. Delightful. Yeah, I was pretty hungry tonight.
You eat fast. We've been sat here 45 minutes. Is your perception of time a bit rubbish, my love?
I think we slow most of the time, particularly on the mukbangs. I might have eaten a little bit quicker tonight than I would normally eat, but as I said, pretty hungry. But generally, no, on the mukbangs, we actually eat slower than we normally would eat, I think, because we're chatting and we're trying to keep an eye on the comments, and we're trying to watch for all you wonderful people giving us thumbs up. 126. Thank you. Greatly appreciated.
You can have another one of them.
Oh, thank you.
And you can have some fries.
Oh, nice. Ashley, you know what? Honestly, I used to absolutely smash through my food, like to the point where, you know, people would look and say, "You're not even tasting that." And as I've got older, I have started to really kind of slow down, appreciate my food a bit more, and also it's better for your digestion, isn't it? You know, chewing your food properly, and then swallowing it and allowing it to kind of digest properly. It does make a big difference.
Yeah, you're supposed to chew your food until it's almost liquid. Really, that's what they say. Right, so it's the last bite of the burger for me. Big one.
Interesting. I just had that last chicken popcorn thing. Now it's cooler. I wouldn't say it's cold, but it's cooled down from being fresh out of the air fryer. The texture's a little bit different. I don't know. Might have just been my imagination, but I prefer them warm. Let's put it that way.
Peter, if we ever have noodles in this house, we always eat with chopsticks. Always. I'm not doing rice with chopsticks though. Just no.
No.
I have done, but not as a choice. Give me a rubbish Western fork any day for rice.
Flanny says, Jason, great use of the emergency hot sauce in the last Jason's lunchtime taste test. Meow. Yes, a lovely gift from our friend. Excuse me. That got the back of my throat then for a second. Ashley. And it did come in handy. And it's going to become a regular thing that I just kind of carry around in my work bag now for future Jason's lunchtime taste tests. Meow. So there you go. Yeah. A few fries to finish off, and then I think we're done and dusted, aren't we?
Oh, well, I enjoyed that.
Mary says, how is Isis doing?
She's good. She's good.
She's doing great. The box, her box, is still on the rocking chair in the living room. Far longer.
Okay, give me 1 second.
Than it should have been there, really. But it's kind of turned into a bit of a playpen type thing, you know. But she's doing great. She's also recently adopted a beanbag upstairs that was just kind of put to one side because we didn't really know what to do with it. It was sort of like, does it go in the spare bedroom? Anyway, she's adopted that. So she's thoroughly enjoying it. But she's got, I think we've mentioned it before, our cat Isis has got multiple places all over the house that are hers and hers alone. Ah, brilliant. There you go.
That's where she is right now. On her beanbag.
I just told them about the beanbag.
In her room. She just lifted her head and looked around it because I was taking a picture. So she might come down and say hello, but that's where she is right now.
Yes. Peter, that's because Joe Rogan's a silly man who gets his wages from people who don't like vegans. So therefore, even if he likes vegans, he can't say he likes vegans because the anti-vegans pay his wage. There we go. And so the world revolves on.
Right.
In the same way.
Let's get this lot shifted.
Thoroughly enjoyed that, mister. Thank you very much.
Oh, you're welcome.
That was proper nice.
All I did was whack it in an air fryer, babes.
Yeah, it was a pretty easy one tonight, wasn't it? But still.
Apart from the slaw.
Yeah, the slaw was nice. Proper nice.
With beta time. Stay on course.
Right, we will segue into phase 2.
Part 2. The meaning of life.
Oh no! That was my fault. Sorry, I knocked the camera. There we go. Excellent stuff. Ah, that's not too bad. Not too bad at all.
I'm just going to rinse these dead quick so they're not like...
Paul's just going to rinse the bits and bobs quickly. Oh, Lolly, thank you. Just popped in to say hi and drop a like and to say good luck for the 17th, Paul. You'll be fine. Have a lovely evening, weekend, Paul and Jace and everyone. Thank you, Lolly. That's lovely.
There we go.
And I hope you have a good weekend too. Well, are having a good weekend, even.
That sorts that out.
All good?
Ah, never went there.
Imran. I just saw Joe Lycett on 8 out of 10 Cats talking about being on a vegan diet but complaining about being a bit gassy and that having a poo was like shoes falling out of a loft. Oh dear. Well, that's Joe Lycett for you. I mean, you know, good for him. Good for him. I hope he's taking it seriously, and also finding the comedy in it that then is incorporated into his routines. You know.
Excuse me.
Steph says all places are cat places. They simply share them with their caretakers from time to time. Nice. It's true, Steph. It's true.
Got another thing to show you. I'll just show you just a couple of seconds of this. That's all. Where is it? Oh, that I forgot we filmed on phone today.
At the the
everywhere.
Finger. Yeah. What are you showing? They won't be able to see that properly, will they?
Yeah. To tell people that this is the bag. This is the bag that my second-hand jeans I bought in Oldham today came from. Told you, Alex, about that bag. And it's now joined the box of bags and things. That'll probably be in our next meals vlog, along with another bit I filmed in the backyard today.
We like to show you little bits, you know, little random bits.
Without intruding on her too much, because, you know, she deserves her privacy.
Yeah, very true. Adam says, I'm pretty sure Joe Lycett dips in and out of eating vegan. It's that age-old thing, isn't it, Adam? It's that whole thing around, like, why is the person vegan in the first place? And we've chatted about it on many, many occasions with our vlogs and our live streams. You know, he's probably doing it more around... It's probably, I'm making a big assumption, but it's probably something more to do with health and or weight management, and it's probably less to do with the animals.
Yeah.
If he's dipping in and out, then it's not for the animals, is it really? So
Alex, turns out those jeans actually fit really well and they look nice, so they're not going to be allotment jeans. I said, didn't I? It's, you know, if nothing else, for £2.50. When they're in that good condition, I'd use them in the allotment, but I'm not going to. They're nice.
Mm-hmm.
They're nice.
Seeing as we've
mentioned me a cute bum.
Seeing as we've
Which
mentioned
52, give it me.
Everybody else tonight, I will also give a shout out to Michael, who's been a TVG channel member for 3 months. Thank you, Michael. Hello, Paul and Jason Isis.
Hello, Michael. Gonna make a change for once in my life. My favourite Michael Jackson song. It's gonna feel real good. It's gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. I love that song.
It's a good song. It's a good song. Lana says, can you recommend any simple vegan meals like lazy meals? Laughing face, kiss, kiss.
Yeah, Lord. Lana, have you downloaded our free ebook? Because I'm all about being lazy. I mean, I cook some stuff from scratch, and that's in our ebook as well. But you can download our free ebook from thoseveganguys.com, or by answering the question and becoming a member of that vegan group on Facebook. It's pinned in a post in there as well. And both of those links are in the description of every video. But there's loads of ideas in there. And also, watch our meals vlog. Every Tuesday, we upload the previous 7 days of meals. And although that might be changing soon, as in the types of things we're eating, because I am trying to move away from
process.
Yeah, and because I love being in the kitchen.
Yeah,
you know,
but you're good in the kitchen.
I know.
You know,
I know,
it's
right?
It's like anything. It's motivation levels.
Yeah.
Sometimes you go through periods where you're really motivated towards doing stuff, and sometimes you're not, and that's called being a human.
Yeah,
isn't it?
But there are loads of meal ideas in the ebook, and we've got probably a year's worth of meal ideas in our meals vlogs now that we upload every Tuesday, and it shows you every evening meal we've had for the past 7 days. We don't bullshit. We don't gloss it over. If it's been done in the air fryer, if it's pre-packaged, if it's whatever, we show you. We're very honest. We're all about down-to-earth veganism.
There you go, Lana.
So check it out, Lana.
There you go. Hopefully that helps a bit. Scroll back up a little bit, make sure I didn't miss anything. Interesting, Imran. Thank you for that update. Actually, Joe Lycett described going on a vegan diet as to do my bit for the planet. Interesting. Okay, I want to keep a little bit of an eye on Mr. Joe Lycett because I'm very fond, well, we are quite fond of his comedy. He's made me chuckle and laugh out loud on several occasions over the years.
And moi. And moi also. Paul, what's for dinner tomorrow? Looking for ideas. Denise, I don't know, love. I never know until then.
Yeah, I mean, we never plan that far ahead, do we?
Didn't even know we were having VFC until about 3 o'clock this afternoon.
Yeah.
And then I was like, let's do that. We haven't had it yet. There's been a lot of talk about it. Let's try it out. In
some ways, we are very, very spontaneous. In other ways, we are very, very set in our ways. It's just who we are.
I tell you what, though, whatever we have, it'll be delicious and vegan.
Oh, Leanne, that's terrible. I love cooking. Trouble is, I'm working 16-hour days and too tired to cook. Leanne, you've got to stop doing that. You've got to stop doing that. Seriously. Nobody can maintain that for an extended period of time. The best decision I ever made, and I'm so lucky and acknowledge the privileged position that I was in to be able to, in my main proper job, to go to a 4-day working week.
And that was because we were doing YouTube and
to be able to focus on creative
you guys
stuff.
have been helping us, and he was able to say, "Can I go down to a 4-day week? I need to for your mental health." It was, wasn't it?
But I've been close to that before, Leanne, in the past, where it's work has become all consuming. And it's nearly sunk me on several occasions over the years. You've got to be careful,
yeah. I'm trying to get back into work at the moment. I've updated my CV and sent it out to several places. One of them I've worked for before that I'm hoping might consider taking me back because we didn't leave on that bad terms. And it was a good job and I enjoyed it. And it's got to the point now, especially with the like our rent's just gone up £50 a month. And of course, gas has gone up. So, it's like now it's a need and not, I could do with.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now it's like, no, it's, needs must.
Absolutely. Oh, that sounds nice, Leona. It's my, I read it. I thought it was your mum's. It's my birthday tomorrow. Planning going out to Wagamama for the first time to try their vegan menu. Just want a simple, quiet, relaxing time.
Oh, happy birthday for tomorrow,
yes.
Leonie. All the best, my darling.
Hope you get exactly that. Hope you get a nice, simple, quiet, relaxing time. If that is what you want on your birthday, then why shouldn't you? Do you know what I mean? Just as a point of reference as well, Leonie, we always celebrate our birthdays for a week. So if it's not perfect, celebrate for the rest of the week and find other quiet.
You only get one and it only comes around once a year. I'm not having a day.
Yeah.
No way. I'm having a week.
Adam says, pie and veg for my Sunday night dinner. Nice. And Leanne is hanging on by a thread currently. Yes, Leanne. Oh, sorry, Leanne. Too late. She literally retracted that as I said it. There's nothing I could do. But you know what? It's fine. It's fine, Leanne. It's fine that you're acknowledging it. And also, I know you're smart. And you've got the wonderful Imran as well. And I'm sure it won't go on indefinitely. Because it can't, can it? I'm with you. Yeah, let me just read Leanne's comment there. Just to clarify, I love my job, every aspect of it, but it's so busy at the moment. It's genuinely my calling in life. Wish for more hours in the day, though. Yes, absolutely. Totally get that. Totally get that. It's difficult. It's difficult. Lots of us, many of us, are going to have a really tough year. It might not be as tough as the last 2 years have been, but in terms of getting hit in the wallet and the cost of living, it's gonna be a tough year for a lot of people.
Absolutely that, which is why he started teaching again.
Yeah.
Jason teaching guitar again,
which was always the plan.
Which he used to do like outside of any of our organisations, just
Yeah.
But you've done that for financial reasons, which is why I'm like on Indeed at the moment. Please find me a job.
Yeah.
Hello.
I mean, I've taught guitar for 20 years, so I'll always be a guitar teacher. Do you know what I mean? In one way or the other, whether it's attached to an organisation or doing a couple of students just kind of, on the sideline, as it were, whatever. Oh, Jane says, doing a vegan shepherd's pie dinner tomorrow, so everyone eating vegan tomorrow wonder if they'll notice.
What you're making it with, Jane? Soya mince. Because you can't tell with soya mince. I really don't think you can. Once you've done all your bits to it and you've got it in your gravy and everything and got your, obviously if you're having lentils like we do, most of the time, you can tell it's lentils. But with soya mince, I don't think you can tell the difference. I really don't. Yeah, stop reading messages out for the time being, Jason.
Yeah. I'll just do that.
Well, you don't have to do that.
No, because I'm not sure what to read now. So I'll pour myself some more wine.
Yes, I'll have a bit more and all. Films we've watched recently. We've watched a couple of, what was that throwaway horror we watched? We thought it was going to be a throw. Oh, the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Didn't we?
Yeah.
They were all right, wasn't it?
It was good, except for why they were there. It was completely not believable.
Yeah.
But other than that, it was good. There was some really nice nods to the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre. And it was gory. It was really gory, which for me, I love stuff like that. I'm like, if you're going to go in, go all in. If it's a blood and gore film, make it a full-on blood and gore film. There's one particular scene in a bus with a chainsaw and a whole bunch of people. I'll send them more. It was just like, yeah, it was incredible. In terms of blood and gore, it was a fabulous scene. But I do appreciate that some of the, what's the word I'm looking for? Some of the connoisseurs of traditional horror might not appreciate the new Texas Chainsaw Massacre. But we both enjoyed it. And it's not a really long film. I think it was like an hour and 40 or something, wasn't it?
We've also started watching Schitt's Creek again.
Yeah, we watched it 2 years ago. And you know what? I would go as far as to say, in the same way that we thoroughly enjoyed rewatching Friends from beginning to end, Schitt's Creek has been a real tonic, hasn't it, over the last couple of weeks? It's been a real tonic.
Yeah.
It really has been a tonic.
It's a brilliant series. It's really well written. I love that it's written by a father and son. I love that.
Yeah.
And that they're brilliant in it, and they're playing a father and son in it. It's just, it's just really, really good. And tonight we're considering watching the Adam Project, I think it's called.
Yes.
The new Ryan Reynolds film. Ryan Reynolds is in it, and I could watch him paint a wall and enjoy it. I love the man. We both do, actually, don't we?
Yeah. I can understand and appreciate that he might not be everybody's cup of tea.
Why can't you find soya mince? Well, because Sainsbury's have got it in freezer.
Well, their Sainsbury's might not have. Just like our Sainsbury's still doesn't have the Plant Pioneers croissants. Plant Pioneers?
Yeah.
It's Plant Pioneers, isn't
or the over-the-spoon trifle.
Yeah.
That other people have had in their Sainsbury's. Or the garlic butter, the vegan garlic butter.
Like we often say, it's a postcode lottery.
It really is.
It's a postcode lottery for your health in England, and it's a postcode lottery for vegan products as well. Just saying. There you go. I don't know whose original suggestion
Leanne, by the
it
way,
was.
said, I'm very happy with you reading my comments out, by the way. So, yeah, we should, so that we don't worry. If you post a comment and we read it out, that's just the way it goes. If you then retract it, shouldn't have written it. No, because it's just when people retract what then you've already read it, I'm like, oh.
Well, that's why I got a bit like,
I know,
for a moment, I was a bit like,
and
oh,
I
no,
did as well,
oh,
because it's
no.
our channel, you know.
Oh no, what have I done to our lovely Leanne? What have I done? Thanks, Leanne. Thank you.
But then you read out Imran's comment and then he retracted it.
Yeah.
That's the point when I said, right, don't read it out anymore.
Yeah. It's all good.
So bloody Welsh folk making me paranoid.
Mary says, I've been rewatching Seinfeld. Nice. Nice.
I used to enjoy an episode of Seinfeld now and again, actually.
Yeah, I didn't watch it religiously.
Very strange characters. What was she called? The female character. God, I loved her. Oh, I loved her. She was probably my favourite, actually. Her and him that turned out to be a bit of a racist, didn't he? The big tall one.
Well, don't accuse someone of being a racist.
No, it was all over.
Oh, okay.
It was all over the internet and everything. He said something racist in one of his stand-up gigs or something. I think.
I don't know the names of any of them. I remember the bass incidental music being fabulous, and I'll always love that. Oh, was that? Hang on a minute. No, I'm getting confused with.
I've seen both of them, Adam.
Series. Yeah, that's why I've just
Yeah, seen both of them.
Quite like Rob Zombie's horror films, to be honest, and quite like that. I can't remember. I think it was House of Thousand Corpses, or it could have been Devil's Rejects. I'm not sure. I think it was Devil's Rejects, where at the end of the film,
is that with the murderers, the really gorgeous blonde chick,
yeah,
and the two guys,
yeah.
I
think it's the end of Devil's Rejects, where you're almost like, after everything they've done, these are horrible, disgusting, murdering, vile people.
Scummers!
You actually I found myself rooting for them to get away. What's that all about? Well, obviously, I don't want them to get away.
But that's because you know it's a movie as well. We can only, being in the entertainment industry, as we both have been for many, many years, you can only suspend your disbelief up to a certain point. However, if you sit down and watch The Railway Children, that's real. They're not actors. That was just filmed secretly with a real family. Don't try me.
Imran's just said, bloody Welsh folk. Nice. We love yous. We love yous all. We love yous all. It would not be the same. In fact, I mean, imagine if there was no one here. It'd be rubbish, wouldn't it? It would just be me and Paul sat here. And just like, oh, this is good.
Oh, Jay, I can't even with Picard.
No spoilers.
Do you know what I'm loving about Fridays at the moment?
Will and Chris are here.
Do you know what I'm loving about Fridays at the moment? We watch Discovery at 9 o'clock
on
Pluto. And can someone at Pluto TV, if you're watching this, right? All of these series that you buy from America, they leave a black spot between scenes. That's where the commercial goes. It does me head in what they do with Discovery, though, where they show you the last bit, and then there's a break, and then they come back to credits.
Oh, yeah, it's terrible.
Don't do that. That's stupid.
But, you know, it's a free channel. You can watch movies on.
But Picard, brilliant. Loving it so much. Do you know what he said yesterday?
Careful. What did I say? What did I say?
You said you were a bit worried that the next big actor to die might be.
Oh yeah,
Patrick.
I got a really bad feeling in my guts, and it wasn't the hot sauce. I got a really bad feeling, and I was like, we really need to wrap Patrick Stewart in bubble wrap, because what I am glad about, and I know it sounds a little bit bleak, they've just finished on season 3. They've just finished filming season 3 of Picard, and that will be the 3rd and final season of Picard. So I want Patrick Stewart to be around for an awful lot longer. But should something happen, we've got another series of Picard. And I'm saying that because I know that he, as an actor, and having played Patrick Stewart
Picard.
He will have wanted to have had that completion, you know, the completion of the series, as it were. But yeah, loving it. Absolutely loving it. Loving Star Trek night on a Friday night now. Discovery and Picard. I know it won't last forever. I wish it would. I really wish it would. And we've got new Star Trek on the way. But of course, we won't be able to watch it because it's on Paramount Plus, sadly. So that makes it a bit difficult right now. Anywho, back to the chat.
Aaron, I'm not sure if the original Texas Chainsaw Massacre was considered like a snuff movie in its time. No idea.
I'm not sure. I could.
Have you ever heard that horrible story about a snuff movie in America? And it was dubbed over, and there was someone in the audience that could lip read. Have you heard that story? And the actress was screaming at the camera, "This isn't a film. This is real. They are killing me." And it was only because someone could lip read that it got sussed out. It might be just one of those stories like the head bouncing on the car on the moors. One of those stories, you know. But you never know, do you?
You never know.
Horrible. Really, I do think about it. I've answered that.
Yeah, I know. I've done it so I don't lose my place.
I get you, Margaret.
Chris and Will, Picard is amazing. Yes, yes, it is. You are absolutely right. It's only going to get better. It's going to be incredible.
What is Pluto TV? Is this the latest season of Discovery? Yeah, but it's not one of those you can watch. You can watch from a back catalogue. It's on every Friday. It's a free app on, I suppose, on many things really, but we've got it on our Fire Stick.
Yeah, it's a free channel, isn't it? I think you can get it on. It's probably on all of the digital Freeview services, I would imagine.
Hello, Pickle.
Isis has just come down to have a bite to eat. But that's what we've been watching the latest season of Discovery on.
Yeah, because we were furious at first because it was supposed to be going on Hulu or something.
Paramount Plus.
Paramount Plus, and I was like, I'm not getting it. I'm not paying for another service just to watch that. I'll download it. And then Pluto TV bagged it.
Yeah. Chris and Will say, I love Discovery, but it moves so fast, it's hard to keep up.
Do you know?
You've got a point.
Now I've said almost the opposite just last night. I don't like stories that drag on, and the current story has been throughout this entire season. But I'm loving it. And normally that would bother me, but it's like, no, it needs the. So I actually think it's slow. You know, like they're taking a lot of space on this one story.
I think what it is with the series, the Discovery series, is they're giving us a different type of Star Trek, a little bit of a different type. They're giving us character arcs in lots of different places, rather than just focusing on like who's on the bridge and the captain and you know, the first officer and the pilot.
What Will's just said there.
Yeah.
And he's upset Chris with it.
Yeah, Will and Chris.
You upset your husband now,
Chris
saying that.
I said this earlier. I said it after I'd mentioned Patrick Stewart.
I'm just joshing.
They both need to be looked after. They are absolutely phenomenal.
And they're best friends, and I love that about them. But I love that they're really close friends.
I might be wrong. They might have, you know.
Adam watched a Vegan Queen shopping vlog. So me and Stuart shopping on the escalator mannequin pose. We're talking about that just today.
Tesco, weren't we?
Yeah. Because Tesco's got those escalators that are just like a straight path. And I said to Jason on way up, if this was stairs, you know I'd be doing my pose now, don't you? And he said, what? I said, it has to be proper escalator stairs to do the mannequin pose. And then I confessed to him, I do that when I'm on my own. I do that, Adam, when I'm on my own. Just so you know.
There you go.
Maybe not quite as pronounced, but I do it.
Imran, yes, it's Pluto. Pluto. Pluto TV.
Pluto TV, and it's free.
Not sponsored.
It's actually all right. There are some things that you can't do with Discovery, unfortunately, but there are some things on it you can actually watch on demand. There's some films and some.
There's quite a few.
Bits and things.
Most of them are rubbish, but you know, some of them are good. Some of them are good. That The Ninth Gate with Johnny Depp, that's on there.
Oh yeah,
that's a cracking horror film.
Yeah, that's
really
good.
I'm going to read this out. I don't encourage any kind of negative response to this in any way, shape, or form. It's not who we are, and it's not what we're about. Adam, everyone might hate me, but I just don't get Star Wars or Star Trek. No offense meant. I'm sorry.
Don't block me. Adam, I would recommend that you watch one of, if not the entire series, of the original Star Trek cast movies, the Star Trek movies from the 70s. Because that's where I got it for the first time. I was like, oh, I love this, actually. I love what the Federation's all about, and the family of the crew and the peace. I love it. Then I really got into Next Generation. Loved that. Watched the entire series. Then I completely fell in love with Janeway on Voyager. And now Discovery is just like. Oh, we watched Enterprise as well, didn't we?
I've watched them all.
With Sam Beckett.
Yeah, everything he just said, basically. Everything that he just said. And also what Ashley just said as well, which is, Adam, go sit in a corner and think about what you've said.
I agree on Star Wars. Are you interested? I've always said that.
Oh, you loved The Mandalorian, though.
Yeah, that was a separate thing.
Star
Wars films, though.
Yeah.
I like the music from them.
Corn! Oh, Thomas, that's a lovely question. And the likely answer, sorry, the question is, hi, Jason and Paul, where are you going on your next holiday? If it's abroad, it will be Kefalonia. If it's in England, it will probably be Wales or the Lake District, or possibly Scotland, or possibly down south. Basically, isn't it? Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I really want to go to Kefalonia again, but I really don't want a blue passport. I'm going to have to get one. Our passport's expired in January 21.
Do you want to go out, kid?
Bless her.
Okay. Bit of fresh air for the little Isis.
She loves it, doesn't she?
Yes. Yeah, I think there's always going to be haters for Star Wars and haters for Star Trek, or not haters necessarily, people who just don't get into it. I think Paul's advice before, which was, you know, have a look at some of the original films. That might do it for you. I think part of the reason that why I fell in love, particularly with Star Trek back in the day, even before we were together, I was, you know, thoroughly into Star Trek, is because even though the world of Star Trek isn't perfect, and what Gene Roddenberry created wasn't perfect, and it was never meant to be perfect, it's an informal blueprint for how we could be as a species. And even Bill Hicks picked up on it. The late great stand-up comedian, American comedian Bill Hicks, picked up on the same thing, which was, if we just stop all this, sorry to be blunt, penis size measuring, if we can stop all of that, if we can make it so that world leaders have 50% representation of females and males, so it's not male dominated, we might get to a point where we can explore our own oceans and explore space all together as a species for the good of us all.
Bill Hicks.
Paraphrasing, but you know, that's basically the gist of it, isn't it? So I think Star Trek kind of gives us a bit of a blueprint for that, and my heart deep down kind of thinks that maybe one day we might actually achieve it as a species, and you know, be able to actually move forward a little bit. And technically, they're all vegans because it's all replicators, isn't it?
Yeah,
they're all vegans. You know. Anywho, enough about that.
Except the
Klingons. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're not. Oh, thanks, Lois. Lois says, also just wanted to say that the vlog where you two were out at the park and walking, that song you used was beautiful. Such a lovely sound and visual. I've got a sneaky suspicion it was Elder Kadeem. And we use it now and again. And it's one of our favourites as
like
well.
a bird on a tree. I'm just sitting here. That one.
Yeah.
It takes time. It's so beautiful. You and me.
Chris and Will. Star Trek is like the distant cool cousin of Star Trek. Good for a family party, but not invited to Christmas dinner. Nice.
Oh yeah, Vulcans are vegans.
Ah, interesting. Chris and Will.
Thank
Vulcans
you,
are
Chris.
vegan
Can I
replicators
just
or
point
not?
out, by the way, that both Chris and Will are on here.
Yeah, I know.
So all
Chris
right.
and Will and Chris.
Yes, so that's Chris.
Yeah. Yeah, because it says Chris.
I know, but you say Chris and Will, as if that's Chris and Will writing, because they're one person.
I always
join.
do that. I will always just say the name, whether it's 2 names or 10 names. I'll always read the name of, what it is.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Tiny monkey.
Come here.
Tiny. She's so tiny.
Come here, let me stroke you. Don't be selfish.
I'm just going to scroll back up
There you go.
and make sure I've not missed anything.
There you go.
Chris has been a channel member for 14 months. Times fly, my guys. Time flies, my guys. Bye. Hi.
And that's all you'll see of her. Gone.
Yes.
She hates it when we're in here. We're in front room. Should be on my knee.
I'm just checking I've not missed anything there.
Yay, Chris.
Adam,
Chris
you've managed successfully, good sir, to partially redeem your previous comment by saying Quantum Leap, though. As I was growing up, amazing. And then multiple thumbs up.
Adam, the episode where he phoned his dad, did it kill you? That broke me.
There's some weird serendipity going on tonight.
Why?
The mention of the vegan queens and that we were in Tesco and you mentioned it. I mentioned Quantum Leap today in Tesco's. Do you remember why?
No.
Because, when you're in a supermarket and you come across the vegan section and some really clever human beings thought, hey, I'll put a meat in there. I'll put a dead thing in there. Sorry. I said, I saw that. I saw it and I took it out of the vegan section and put it on the other side out of the way. And I was like, it makes me feel a little bit like Sam Beckett when I'm doing that. Putting the wrong thing, that. Putting things wrong, putting things right that once went wrong.
I do remember.
Yeah. There's some weird serendipity on the live stream tonight.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
weird.
Yeah.
Anywho. Yeah.
Oh, I did love Quantum Leap.
Quantum Leap was great. It was very, very good.
Bow, bow, wow, wow, bow, 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 wow, bow, wow, bow, bow, wow, wow, bow.
Denise says, I would love an ISIS, but I'm scared of mice and rats and couldn't have a cat that would bring them home. I don't think ISIS has ever brought anything home, has she? Once, maybe?
Birds.
Yeah, but no mice or rats or anything.
No, and
I know some cats do.
Unfortunately, horribly, the only things she's ever brought home have been left dead in the backyard.
Yeah.
She hasn't brought them in to the house. She did bring a bird in once, though, dead. And I screamed at her to get out. Yeah. Get out, I said.
Yeah. I'm just scrolling up just to see. I don't think we've missed too much. If we have missed any of your questions, now would be a good time. If you've got anything else you want to throw at us before we slowly start to wrap up this live stream for this evening, and then consider whether we're going to go and watch this new Ryan Reynolds film.
The Adam Project. I'm up for it, to be honest. I'm up for a good movie. I'm up for a bit of escapism.
Well, apparently, I read a no spoilers bit of info about it yesterday. I was saying to Paul before, with the new Adam Project film. There's lots of really great stuff in there that's quite nostalgic and sort of tips its hat to sort of films of the 80s in general. So you've got that nostalgia vibe. Apparently, Ryan Reynolds and the kid who's playing him as the younger version of him, them two together are incredible. And the article I was reading was like, if if this could be defined as anything, if we had to pick a film from the 80s that it's similar to in style, vibe, whatever, it's The Last Starfighter,
which is a brilliant film if you've ever seen it.
It's one of my favourite films from that.
The Last Starfighter,
era.
The Explorers.
Oh, River Phoenix.
It's such a good film.
The Explorers is so awesome. Cute. Such a good film. Yeah.
So cute.
But Last Starfighter, incredible. The Last Starfighter should so have a sequel.
Well, Steph, I cannot speak for my asthma. For she's very, very busy these days doing all kinds of things. But as soon Gemini is waiting for this to be removed from my face. She's donning a negligee, a bottle of gin, which is really funny because I'm not mad keen on gin, but I like, she loves it. She's got a bottle of gin and a negligee. She's in her apartment up here, which has got a lovely sea view balcony, so don't worry about her. She's got any box sets she could ever want. And every day, at some point, she looks me in the eyes and goes, which means time's ticking on, love. We're getting this started. So Gemini will be back, even if she's on her own for a while. That's a fact. I need her in my life.
Oh, Jay, you've got a pretty encyclopedic knowledge of all things Star Trek to remember that. She says, Adam Hewitt, if you like Quantum Leap, there's an Enterprise episode that reunites Sam and Al. There is. Enterprise. I can't remember it, but yeah, Al comes into it. And then, of course, obviously, Sam Beckett is the captain of Enterprise, isn't it? So, wow, I'm impressed. Bravo. Any interesting questions before we start to wrap up?
Yeah, last chance corral, guys. If you've got any questions, start your post with a few question marks and we'll try and answer them, but we are getting ready to leave. Or
even one question mark, like Chris has done, and he says, have you ever eaten baru nuts? I found them at Whole Foods and they're very much like peanuts, only crunchier.
No,
I don't think so.
No, never heard of them, Chris.
Thanks for sharing that, Chris.
Baru nuts.
Peter says, not a question, but a recommendation. A better movie I recommend you watch is Turning Red on Disney+.
And that's another bit of serendipity because just this very evening on the way back from my mother's, there was a flash poster on the side of a bus with that film on it. And I was like, we're sure because we've got Disney+. What did we watch the other night? Rayu, the Last Dragon. Oh my God, it's good. I forget how much I love Disney.
It was good.
I do forget how much I love Disney. Rayu, the Last Dragon. So good.
Yeah.
So good. The animation is just like, wow, these days.
Adam, just
mind blowing.
Picking up on the question that you asked before about the dad episode.
Did it kill you as well?
Quantum Leap.
Broke me, that Adam. It proper broke me.
Oof. Wow. Okay. Let's see. Oh, interesting. Okay. I've not seen 13 going on 30, have you?
I don't think so.
Yeah. The Adam Project, thank you, Jay. The Adam Project reunites Mark Ruffalo and Jennifer Garner from 13 going on 30.
Can't picture Mark Ruffalo, but I can picture Jennifer Garner. Oh, we'll see it. We'll probably see it tonight, won't we? I do fancy it. I really do.
Tracy, if you ever see it, watch Bridge to Terabithia, a downright awesome flick. We've seen it. It was surprised us. We went into it thinking, let's just give it a try. And we both really enjoyed it, didn't we?
Loved it.
Yeah.
Loved it.
Thank you for that,
and
Tracy.
What's that one called where they're in the house floating in space?
Jumanji. The remake of Jumanji, not the original one.
No, it's like a space film, isn't it?
I don't know.
The actual house is floating in space. What's that one called? Love a kids film. Like any of us ever grow up. We grow up as much as we need to. Paul, darling, you have me tearing up. I truly look forward to hanging out with Gemini again. Tim, Steph, thank you, my darling.
Imran's on one.
It's worse than that. He's dead. There's Klingons on the starboard bow, starboard bow, starboard bow. Klingons on the starboard bow. Scrape them off, Jim. Star trekking across the universe. On the Starship Enterprise, what have you done to me? Under Captain Kirk. Star trekking across the universe. Only going forward because we can find reverse.
You done?
Yeah.
Thank you. Aaron says, throwing a curveball. Have you seen the old film Scum based in a Borstal? It is so gritty.
Yes.
It is. It's pretty grim, isn't it?
What
Good film, though.
What was the one you nearly left me over when you were young?
I didn't. I just had a bad reaction to it as a 17-year-old, and any 17-year-old should have a bad reaction
All right,
to it.
You don't have to get so defensive on that. It's obviously a joke.
Romper Stomper.
Romper Stomper. Have you ever seen that?
I'd say Romper Stomper. If you think Scum's gritty, Aaron, and if you haven't watched it, you should watch Romper Stomper. To be fair,
it's a brilliant film.
It's an incredible film.
Horrifically brutal.
Yeah.
But just remember, it's actors. They're actors.
Yeah.
They're
actors
brilliant.
Portraying really horrible facets of life and really horrible human beings. Yeah.
Another reasonably horrible film as well, but in a different kind of ways. Once Were Warriors. That is such a powerful and beautiful film. Our people once were warriors, but not anymore. Powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful film.
This girl loves her food. Have you seen the new?
Oh, sorry.
I've highlighted it, so. Yeah, that's how quick the chat is. Have you seen the new version of West Side Story? We haven't yet. No, we may get round to it at some point. Although I'm not in a particular rush myself.
No.
Truth be known. Although I do appreciate that, and have vast amounts of appreciation for Steven Spielberg. Yes. Oh, bless you, Leanne. Thank you. Not really a question, but just wanted to say, please don't worry about me or reading my comments. I love you all and your support. Thank you, Leanne.
You're a love.
Bless you.
But if you can pull back a bit, Leanne.
Yeah, if at all possible. For your own sanity. Do you know what I mean? Because no one can maintain that forever. But equally, we know you're a smart lady. And you've got Imran in your corner as well. So,
To work forever.
Nice.
Yeah, I think Mark Ruffalo is the Hulk.
Is Leanne suggesting, is answering your question there about the film about the outside
yes,
space?
Sasura, that's it. Thank you, Leanne. Yes. Yeah. I enjoyed that. It was a cute film. I like a cute film.
Thank you, Imran, for keeping that up. That's brilliant.
Oh, yeah, tell you, it really does. It's moving proper quick tonight, isn't it?
Yeah, like I said, it does that. We should be used to it by now.
I know. I like it. It's nice.
Well, I will say,
this is just subscribers as well. We only allow subscribers into the chat now.
I will say, as we start to wrap things up for the evening, thank you so much, because at some point we had 175 people because we've got 175 thumbs up. There's still 146 of you in the house. It's been wonderful to break bread, metaphorically speaking, share our food and our evening with you all. Read your comments, answer as many questions as we've been able to answer. It's just been lovely, as always. We're going to have another glass of wine, and we're probably going to settle down to, like we said, the Adam Project, and give that a try. It's still just about early enough to settle into a film, so,
yeah, it is. Leanne, I'm going to hold you to that. If you win the lottery, private jet to Kefalonia for us all.
Oh, bless. Yeah. And Tamcom, so close to 14k subs. I know. It's less than 100, if I'm not mistaken, to 14k. So if any of yous, I know you've all been absolutely wonderful in just being here to share this evening with
And
us.
we massively appreciate it.
But if there's anything that you can do at all to try and get us past 14k, if there's that stubborn family member that's like almost about to become vegan, but they're not quite there yet, you've probably already done it. But if you haven't, point them in our direction. Ask them to sub to us.
Amanda at home, you've just arrived and we're just leaving, my love. We usually do. We usually try and do about an hour and a half. We've just gone over that. So we're going to get off now and watch a movie. But these chats, guys, with you lot, they're keeping me sane. With all that's going on in the world at the moment, both personal and projected.
Yeah.
These keep me sane.
Me too. It's the connection. It's connecting with people, isn't it? It's connecting with people, talking to people, knowing that it's genuine.
And that we all feel the same.
Yeah.
Well, not exactly the same, it's not like we're clones of each other, but we all feel very similar. We want a better world. We want a better world for the animals. We don't want war.
Yeah.
We hurt when we see people hurting. And we can come together here and talk about the things that get us through the hurt.
Yeah.
We watched a good movie. We had some good food. We had a nice chat. Thank you.
Long may it continue.
Yeah.
We're genuinely appreciative. Thank you so much for being here, for being an awesome community, for recognising that this is the kind of community where we want to lift people up. We don't want to bash people down.
You raise me up so I can walk on mountains. You raise me up.
All of that.
All of that stuff.
Yes.
Yes, thank you so much, Leanne, Ashley, Alex. Thank you for being here and for moderating and for making sure that everything runs smoothly. Love you all to pieces. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yes. It's been a pleasure.
Taking that little piece of my heart now, baby.
And for anyone who has literally just arrived in the last couple of minutes, I hope that you will consider going back to the start, if you've got the time, and watch what has been a lovely live, us stuffing our faces, some lovely comments and chat from everybody. It's been wonderful. Anyway, should we sign off?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love you, mister.
Love you.
Love you, Isis. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. We will see you again very soon. Please do check out our allotment vlog on Monday and our meals vlog on Tuesday. They are the next 2 guaranteed vlogs on this channel. But if it's only the lives you're into, we will be back with you next Friday for our relaxed in the lounge chat at 9 p.m. So look forward to seeing you then. And until then, please be excellent to yourselves and each other. Bye, loves. I bloody love you.